I'll start. I'll go to my folders, learn, CD menu, CD hello world. Okay, so let's run npm start. Okay, so this is the page we built yesterday. Now, this is the first page we built, so we we will remove this because the job of the first task is done, so we don't need it. From the app.js, I will remove both the A1 and A2 so that I can now put A3, A4 and different things. So now I can see blank page. Now let's again go to get bootstrap and try to get another template. So I'll go to getbootstrap.com and I'll go to get started, and then I'll go to go down. Now we will use this second template. I will open this in the new window. So this is the another template. We'll try to use this one. Now first thing is we have the navigation, top navigation. Remember this drop down needs additional JavaScript, and so this drop down will not work now because for that I need to add additional JavaScript, and that's the reason it will not work. Or then we need to add the two couple of JavaScript to make it work. So we will do that later when we move ahead. After a few days we will do this. We will add some JavaScript to make it work. So right now we will keep my navigation part same, that is the A1. So let me in the app.js I will not remove the A1. I will keep the navigation same, that is the A1, but I will change the content. So my navigation will come as it is. I'm not taking this navigation because it said drop down and I need to add additional JavaScript files, which I don't want to do it now. So we will do it later. Now let's go to the body. And first part is this Jumbotron part. Let's take that in another one. And so first part is this Jumbotron. We will get this Jumbotron done. So Jumbotron is here. So everything is wrapped up in this div container. So let me take this div container and put it in my A3. So my A3 will have this main div container, the one which you are seeing here, and it may be closing the div somewhere down. So I will close down here and I'll change it to class name. Now in the app.js, I will add A3. So let's add A3 here. A3, A3, and I will add the component A3 here. So let's see what's happening. So A2 is not defined. This is A3, A3, A3. Where is saying A3? The A3.js line number 13. Okay, we have to change it to A3. So once I put A3, nothing has happened because that div is, this is the URL page I'm putting in the chat. So right now I just put the whole big div, which is after the navigation. So here is my navigation ending, and after navigation my div is starting like this. So I'm putting in the chat the div. This div will go into the A3. Now I will only put the Jumbotron in A4 and I will import it in the A3. So I will take the Jumbotron part and I will create a new file called as a4.js. And in the a4.js, I will copy whatever is in A3. Just change the name to A4 Maybe I can say A4 Jumbotron, but that is a Jumbotron. I will keep the name same as something the meaningful. So I will say A4 Jumbotron, and I will change the name of this also A4 Jumbotron, so that I know what is this. In the A4 Jumbotron, I will copy this part. So class is Jumbotron. So I will copy this Jumbotron. Class name is Jumbotron. And then we have the H1 tag. And then we have the P tag. And there is a div tag. So this is my A4 Jumbotron, which I will call in A3. I will not call in app.js because app.js is calling A3. And we have to put everything inside this div. So I will import it in the A3. So I will say import A4 Jumbotron from dot slash A4 Jumbotron dot JS. So okay, it's slash reverse slash actually. I put wrong slash. Okay, slash A4 Jumbotron. Now I will put A4 Jumbotron component inside my main div. So A3 has one main div container. Inside that we have the A4 Jumbotron, and A4 Jumbotron consists of the Jumbotron class with some text and paragraph. And this A3 is integrated into app.js, here A3. So it will call A3, and A3 will put the div tag, and then it will call Jumbotron, and Jumbotron will insert this part into the A3, and ultimately this part will be returned to the app.js. So app.js will have this part plus this part combination. Let's see now. So we have theme, but if you see this theme is having the space at the top, but we don't have the space. Maybe they are using separate style sheet. Let's see which style sheet they are using. I will inspect it and I'll see which style sheet is creating the space on the top one. See, they are using something called as Jumbotron CSS. They are using, and in the Bootstrap, it's padding right left is fine. Okay, padding top and bottom. Okay, padding top and bottom, I am fine with it. It's okay. Let's see why we have this spacing here. Maybe see the navigation. Okay, navigation has margin bottom, I think so. Okay, margin bottom, it's in the Bootstrap CSS only. They have, okay, they are using fixed top. Let me see what we are using. Fixed top, fixed inverse, navbar. We are using same thing. Why they have margin bottom and we have margin bottom or not? Let's see here. Here also margin bottom is there, and then we have div tag, and then we have Jumbotron. Okay, you remember the a2.css has something called as padding top of body. So maybe because of this, it's uh, it's because of this it's giving some space there from the top in their website, but we don't have that spacing here. So if I give in the body in my application, if I give body, if I give some CSS, put in the body, I'll put some CSS padding top of 50 pixel. Still, I don't get that one. Still, I don't have. Okay, I'll fix the CSS once you're done. So right now, what I did, I created a A3. In the A3, I put this div tag, which you can get from this URL. And this one. So which you can get from this URL. I put it in the chat. So get the main div tag, put it in the A3. In the A3, put main div tag, and then put the component A4 Jumbotron. Then create A4 Jumbotron with the class name Jumbotron and some text, which you can find it here inside this view source. This is a link to view source. You can find this Jumbotron part. So once you are done, we will move further, and by the time you're doing it, I will find out where is exactly this space is coming and why it is not coming in our case. Any questions?
No.
Okay, right.
Manny, we are doing in the app.js, right?
In the app.js, you will put A1 and A3.
A1,
In the
A2.
A3, you will put a main div and you will call A4 Jumbotron, and you will
Okay.
create for A4 Jumbotron.
Okay, A4 and A3. Okay.
Let me know when you're done.
Do you think I could see how you set it up?
What you want to see?
I guess A3. App.js is fine too. I have to do that too.
Yeah. App.js, you have one A1 and A3, and inside A3, you have A4 Jumbotron with the main class, and then A4 Jumbotron, and in the A4 Jumbotron, you have Jumbotron.
Can you stay on A?
Which one?
You can stay right there.
Which right there means what?
A4 Jumbotron.js.
Right.
Okay, can you go to A3?
A3 is this one.
Sorry, one more time back at the A4 Jumbotron.js.
Any questions? Or you are able to do? Done. Kate, done. So what I see in the code, this is so I see in this code, the one which we were taking as a sample, this one, we have the space at the top, but I was not having a space at top. So I went to their source code and I clicked the theme.css. I got this theme. Because of this CSS, that is padding top 70, it was giving some space. So I copied this theme. I'm putting in the chat also, but you can get it from this URL also. So I copied this CSS into a3.css. I created a file called as a3css and I put this CSS inside it. And in the a3.js, I called import a3.css. And in the app.js, I removed the a2.css. It was like this a2.css. I removed it because I don't need a2.css now. I just, in the a3, I added a3.css. So you also do this thing. Just create a3.css. Just create a3.css with this content. I gave you the file from where you get it. And in the a3.js, import this a3.css so that your screen should look like mine. There should be space somewhere above this Jumbotron.
Yeah, let me try.
I'm still having trouble getting the first part. Can I see the code again?
इसे मारते रोक नहीं सकते.
Okay. Which file you want me to open?
That's fine. A3.js is
रास्ते मारने.
so A3.js has A4 Jumbotron in it.
Yes.
Maybe that's my problem. Hold on.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it done?
yeah.
Okay. So what happened, Carrie? What is the problem?
I'm just not writing it down correctly, I think.
Okay, let me
Can I
see.
see A4?
Let me see what problem you have
Okay.
done. Why it's not working for you? So this is, wait, go. See, in the app.js, only A3 will come. A4 will not come. Remove the A4. Yeah. Now go to A3. In the A3, you have A4 Jumbotron, A3.css. It's correct. It's correct. Now go to A4 Jumbotron. Where is A4 Jumbotron? So you have to rename this A4.js as A4 Jumbotron.
Oh,
Capital J. Jumbotron. Right.
that Jumbotron.
Yeah. Now go to A3.js again. You are calling A4 Jumbotron from A4 Jumbotron. It's correct now. Now it will work. Go to your page. Okay, there is some problem. Go there. You are not importing. You are writing the class A4 Jumbotron. You have to say import Jumbotron. No, here only. Here only. Here only. You have to say import Jumbo for A4 Jumbotron, not the class A4 Jumbotron.
Oh, so import here?
Yeah. Now go there in the browser. Let's see. It's not refreshed. Just go to your command line. Let's see. Command prompt. Command prompt. Yeah, where you have npm start. Okay, so just do Control C. Yes, Y, and run npm start again.
I'll start here.
Still not refreshed. Wait. Yeah, now check that one. Now bring the browser. Yeah, it's refreshing. Refreshing. Let's see what's happening. Okay, some error again. Go to command prompt. Go to A4 Jumbotron.js. So here, instead of extend, you have created from A4 Jumbotron.js. Class A4 Jumbotron extend component. It should be extend component, not this file.
Like this?
Yes. Remove this jumbotron.js.
Oh, remove this?
Yeah. Yeah. Save it. This is a component creation. So component should not have from sign. Is it extend or extends? Check another component. It is the right syntax. Extends. So make it extends. Yeah. Save it. Okay. Now there is a3.css. Let's open first open a3.js. Okay, import a3.css. Now go to a3.css. You have the greater than sign is not the right greater than sign. You have to go there and copy it. You have copied from the chat, I think.
Yeah.
That's the reason it is. Again, we have greater than sign. We have
Okay.
another greater than sign. Yeah. Now save it. So better than chat, you should go to the website. Make it bigger. This is not bigger. Just make it bigger. Right. So this is working fine now.
Great. Thank you.
So whenever I give URL, try to get it from URL. That way you are doing it correct way.
Great.
Okay. So now what we added one part like this, right? Now I will add one more part, or maybe it's time or time is over. Maybe what you can do, Now I will give you homework. You have to create one A5 buttons, and you have to put all this A5 button in it. Then you have to create A6 tables. You have to put all this table in it. Then you have to create A6 thumbnail or A7 thumbnail. Put all this thumbnail there. Then A7 labels. Put all this label code is there. It should be here in the code. You have to get it from the code. But I'm telling you what you have to put. Then A9 badges. Put A9 badges in that code. Then A10 drop down menu. Put drop down menu in the A10. A navigation. Put A navigation in another file. Like this, you have to create multiple, maybe 20 files will be there. You have to create it, and then you have to put all inside the app.js. No, not app.js, a3.js. So it will be A4, A5, A6, A7. I will do one now, but you don't have to repeat it now. Just watch it, and at home when you are free, you have to add all. So for the buttons, I will add one more component called as buttons. Just watch it, and I will give you the video tomorrow. Not today because I am tired. I need time. I will put all week's video and I will put it tomorrow. You will get it. So it's A5 buttons. I will create A5 buttons. Just watch it. Same thing you have to do for all the things. I'll put A5 buttons, A5 buttons. I'll delete this middle content. So now I have to go here in the source code. Here, this is the part for buttons. And these are the buttons I need to put it. This one. Since if you see, this div tag is ending here and we have different p tag, so that means I need to create one main div tag because I cannot have multiple tags. Well, there should be one main div tag or root tag, and inside this main I will put all the code which I got from here. This whole code I will put it, and I will change the class to class name. I will not do copy paste all. I will do some work. If I replace all, then sometimes I also think while I'm doing this thing, if I do copy paste, I may not get time to think additional things if I want to think. So I put all here. I will select this. I'll give some tab. Okay, tab is given. So my A5 button is done. I will call in A3. I will call A5 button also. So I will say import A5 button from A5 button.js. And after my Jumbotron, I will call A5 buttons. I'll check if error is coming or so it's coming good. Though I am getting little spacing here. Here I'm not getting too much spacing, but that's fine. The task is not to fix the CSS. Task here is to get the buttons, right? So I don't want you to fix the CSS. Let the CSS be wrong. It's okay. The task is only to how you are integrating the component in your React application. So this is how I completed the button. Same thing you have to do with the tables, with the thumbnails, with the labels, with the badges, with the drop-down menu, with the navigation. So each should be in its own component, with alert, with progress bar, with list group, with panels, wheels, carousel. Carousel will not work because we need additional JavaScript, but at least it will look like this, but this one will not work. For this, we need to put additional JavaScript, which I will tell you later on. So this is your homework for the weekend, and that's it for today.